Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Long time no see. Quivs here. Quivs does stuff. It's been 5 days since I've recorded something, and the last thing I recorded was, in fact, Monster Hunter World. Should really be Far Cry in this rotation, but I don't know. Far Cry was glitching out and crashing on me, so I decided, maybe we'll do something else. And we'll go back and check Far Cry another time. Yeah, just been a bit busy with some other things, and so I haven't really had a chance to record anything good. So, what are we doing today? Monster Hunter World, Episode 8. I believe this might be the first Zorah Magdaros mission? Either that or the first Coral Highlands mission. I'm not really sure. I think it's the first Zorah Magdaros mission. But let's do as the helpful hint says and speak to the handler. Still Blossom Fest, so she's still dressed up. So is the Poogie, if you can find him. Sapphire Stars, or a Magdaros, Tangent.
Nothing can stop us.
Post a new quest. What is it? One for the history books. Ah, yes, the first Zorah Magdaros fight. So this isn't that hard, except for the bit where Diablos turns up. Mostly it's just running around trying to not get lost on the shell of this ginormous elder dragon. And beating up on its magma cores. Magma cores. Is this skippable? Doesn't appear to be skippable. Oh well.
This is gonna work.
Chief, Commander.
Some of these are extremely different when the
We'll get it ready by
handler
morning,
is dressed up.
I'll hold you to it. When
There
the
is
time
one
comes,
where she's got a big
you know what to do.
frickin' cat head on. I don't exactly remember what
The
festival
operation
that
will
was,
commence
but
at
yeah,
noon.
she's got a big frickin' cat head on, and having
Sounds like we
her
got our work cut out for us, eh, old man?
the mouth and stuff doesn't move, and nor do the eyes. It's just a
By
big sort of
next
bubble head,
moonrise, Zorah will be in
and that's
chains.
kind of funny to watch that one in all the cutscenes. Especially if you're like just starting the game and there's the intro cutscene where she doesn't know she's being stalked by a great Jaguarus, and yeah, there's some pretty funny bits here and there. There's some good ones in the Rotting Vale as well, where if she's wearing the cat head it looks hilarious. I've never gotten this either. So the scout flies go blue for a what's his name dragon? Elder dragon? But they also seem to go blue for something else, which isn't an elder dragon. Which I always thought was Diablos, because that's the spikes and stuff that you find running up and down the Ancient Wilds. The first time you fight Juriatados, you find all these spikes. And the scout flies go blue on those spikes. So I thought, okay, whatever that is must also be an elder dragon. But from what I can tell, it's really not.
If you've been wounded, retreat to the rear camp.
Alright, best way to do these is to do it with someone so that you can double load the guns.
Now!
At least I think so. It might not actually be.
Hold nothing back.
Normally a palico helps as well, but in this case apparently not. Alright, somewhere here is move the cannon. There it is. Oh, that's too far. That's better. Blam, 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 blam. Bonus. What bonus? Oh well. Some bonus here somewhere. If this wasn't such a desperate event, they'd be good for wingdrake hide. Which, there's always a few armors that need wingdrake hide as you progress through the game. Once you get to high level, there's a few armors that need the high level of wingdrake hide, whatever that one's called. How do I drop this? Oh yeah, I guess that'll work. Still lined up? Yes, it is. Good. Shoot him. So is this just this one? Is this not the one where we climb on board? Pretty sure we climb on board during this one as well. It gets like right to the gate or something. Oh, out of cannonballs, have to go to this cannonball now. I still want to finish loading this cannon so as not to waste the 3 cannonballs in it. But then I will help the Palico with this other one over here instead. Oops. Third cannon. Are we still on target? We are still pretty much on target, so that'll do. Did you get them all in yet? No. That's all in now. Good. Fire. Didn't even check the lineup on that one. That could have gone catastrophically wrong. It's just hovering there like that. I should really take these bonus out because they are. Oh, what? Oh, great. I don't even know if I know my way back up there. Oh, yes, I do. What I was trying to do was attack this stupid wingdrake. God damn it. Alright. Definitely need to turn it. Push the cannon, woman. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. And again. And again. Yep. That looks about right.
Proceed with caution.
That was the last cannonball. There's more cannonballs up here. I'm still lined up, close enough. Don't know which one is quicker to load. Maybe this one. Could go find a new cannon on the other side. If I remember this correctly, it doesn't seem to matter how much of this you do. He eventually hits the fence, goes through the fence, and that's the end of it.
Move!
Hey, cannonballs respawn. Awesome. One more. Maybe too far. He's going to walk out of the way. We'll go back one.
It's time to restrain this beast! Ready your binders!
Climb up! The binder is on top of the barrier! Fire from the ballista when you're ready!
Is that directed at me? I think that was directed at me. To make a dash. Yep, there's definitely a objective marker here somewhere. There it is. One shot binder.
Now, fire!
Blam!
Find your post. Success. We restrained its movement.
Now, hammer it with all you've got. We need to wear it down.
Alright, luckily there's a cannon here, so I don't have to move again. Pick it up. Come on, Palico, do some work, would you? Is he shooting it with a ballista? At least that's something. That's on target, or close enough.
It's broken loose.
What's the target's condition?
It's still not weak enough to capture, sir.
I don't know how many possible ways this event can actually go. I know that in the late game there's a similar sort of one that you can redo several times. Essentially it pops up like every 10 other quests or so. It'll just appear, the Zorah Magdaros quest, and you can go and redo it and get more Zorah Magdaros parts, and then you can make yourself a set of Zorah Magdaros armor. I don't think I've ever actually finished creating that armor. Gotten like 2/3 or something.
Zorah Magdaros is breaching the first barrier. Zorah Magdaros has breached the first barrier.
Alright, next phase.
Alright.
Zorah Magdaros has broken through! Hunters, grab your transports and proceed to the mounting phase of the operation!
I don't know
Move it,
what
hunters!
the
Get to a hitching post!
transports are. Is there
Boarding
one
that
up
sucker
here?
This is where it really counts, partner. You can do it.
That looks like a hitching post. Is it a hitching post? Why can't I run?
Now!
Yeah, that's a hitching post. How do I use it? Oh, I'm still carrying a frickin' cannonball, that's why.
We're on its back, old man! Give us some orders!
Find the
Right.
magma cores on Zora's shell.
You do get
Those
stuck
are its
on
weak points, so if you attack
Zorah
them, it'll wear
Magdaros.
the beast down.
There's also interesting
Watch out
things
for that
to
magma. It's spewing out of those cores. That's one of
harvest
those
in
cores.
here as
Attack
well.
it.
And yeah, you occasionally get hit by magma, but it's mostly okay. It's nice to have the healing. There's a thing that you put on the ground and it just heals you constantly, slowly over time. But I don't have it yet. But it would be nice to have here, because then I wouldn't have to waste potions periodically. I mean, you can dodge these, you can like get in and out, but it's just so time consuming, and considering how little time you actually have to... Okay, like now is a good time to actually run away. And I will drink that potion properly this time. Yeah, potions, not like sushi scales. If you interrupt them, you don't actually get the benefit. And I'm gonna get hit by magma again. Still haven't managed to kill even one core. Hurry up and kill the core. Don't remember these taking this long. Mind you, the last time I did it, it was the HR version.
Magma core destroyed. Oh boy, Zorah Magdaros
Alright,
is
well,
not
we
like
got
that
one.
bit.
Grab that
Good. Find the
before
next one.
I miss it. Well, there should be another one this way, but I think that's up there somewhere. Haha! This is what I was looking for. Dragonite ore, awesome. Oh yeah, there it is. Alright, was there more Dragonite ore down here? No. Pretty close to seriously hurt again. Grab a sushi fish scale real quick. Sword also seriously needs some sharpening. Do that. that now. I think you can also sort of slip between the lava blasts. I'm sure I've managed to do that once or twice. Either that or you just do as I do. Let yourself get hit and try to just keep going until you're done. Ah, there. Managed it. Good. Because I am not in the greatest of health at the moment, in fact. Dagnabbit. Sushi fish scale. Sushi fish scale. Oh no, one will do.
Second magma core destroyed. Something's happening.
So this one dead? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
It's changing posture. I think it's trying to get out.
I think I'm gonna have to go and get more sushi fish scales at some point, that's for sure. Right. More ore over here.
We've spotted another core on Zorah Magdaros' head.
Right, hunters, make Prince
let's
head
try
and
this way.
attack that core with all you've got. Get ready to resupply the hunters. It's time.
Understood.
Yeah, scrambling around. I get pretty badly lost on this thing sometimes. I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to be going, where the best way to get there is. I do know that there are collectible resources, so you know I'm always trying to find some of them. Don't necessarily manage it, but I do go looking for it. And I think I have more than once actually managed to get every single magma core. But it can be hard to work out exactly where you're supposed to be. Jump, where am I? Okay, is this... Oh great, now I'm on one of its claws. I'm pretty sure I wasn't meant to do that. Is there a way back up? It doesn't look like there's a way back up. It looks like this is one of those ones where I'm going to have to jump and get a ride back up. Okay. So that way was the wrong way.
Okay.
Alright, this has potential.
Wait long. Over here.
What extra supplies? Ah, an ancient potion. If I'd known that, I would have used... Oh no, I've got max potions on me. Well yeah, might as well use that. Max potion. Ah, it's going to hit me. Crunch. Ancient potion, there we are. Cool. Well, that's its head. Is there a magma core up here? It said there was a magma core up here. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Don't know what's going on, but it doesn't seem happy. At least this one doesn't spit lava at you. Once we've got this one, we'll definitely take a pause to have a sharpen. There we go. Alright, sharpening, sharpening, sharpening. And we'll go and see if we can find that last one in the middle of its back.
Zorah Magdaros is getting back on all fours.
Oh.
Hunters, find the magma cores on its back.
Alright, so there's one more. It should be up there and on that side, I think. Best guess. So you've sort of got to go up here and around a few times. And there should be a way in here somewhere, I would have thought. Maybe up there? Let's try up there. That looks familiar. Magma core-ish. Yep, that is a fresh magma core, not a... Ah, didn't quite get to where I needed to be. Anyway, with this ancient potion I should now just be able to wail on this thing until it's done, as opposed to even bother to pause for lava. Just keep swinging and swinging and swinging. Possibly grabbing that wing drake hide while it presents itself. I'm not sure if there is a time limit on this or if you just go until... I think you can fail. It just progresses the story in a different, slightly different direction, but it's not even that different, it's just a little different. Anyway, this is the last of these. Hey, got away that time, which is good because I'm on very low health again. Come on, there we go. That's got him.
That's enough. Move towards the second barrier.
Hunters, hold your position! Watch your footing or it'll shake you off!
Grab one of these because it'd be quicker and easier. Oh wow, I forgot heaps of fragments, didn't I? Oh, that's alright, I suppose. I mean, it is a farming quest later in the game, so I imagine you're supposed to do that later. Grab a bit more of this. Is there another one down here? Doesn't look like it. Up we go. That should really be sharpening as well. There's one. Can't get it now.
Zorah Magdaros has reached the second barrier.
All right, let's restrain this beast. Ready your one-shot binders.
Quick sharpen. Might not get this done before the floor becomes a wall. There we go.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't think there's anything else for me to do on Zorah Magdaros now, and I'm not sure if there's a way to get off. Do I just have to chill while the rest of this goes on?
Ready your binders. Fire!
That's
Zorah
it.
Magdaros
Keep
fragment.
straight.
Good.
Wait, what's that? What is that? That black figure up in the sky.
Oh,
That's
no.
Diablos.
Hunters, you need to get up onto Zorah Magdaros' shell right now!
I don't want to travel via Windwreck. I want to grab... Oh.
A monster! Some unknown
Oh,
monster
well.
has appeared on Zorah Magdaros' shell.
Ballista team, get ready to provide support. Hunters, onto Zorah's back, now!
There he is.
Acknowledged!
Oh, it's Nergigante. I thought it was
That's
Diablos.
the mysterious black monster we've been hearing about. The one that left those thorns behind.
I'm also relatively sure that for this one you can also just sort of chill for a while. Like, eventually it'll just go away on its own. And I mean, this thing is big and meaty. Oh good, the other hunters have turned up. So So I don't get either whether it's actually trying to rescue Zorah Magdaros or if this is just sort of happening as a result of its fight.
Come on! Back in position, now!
But it's angry, whatever it is. Good old Nergigante.
Aim! Fire!
And so this is like supposed to be one of the totally epic set pieces of the game. But honestly, I didn't find the Zorah Magdaros thing that good. There's not enough times when the whole of Zorah Magdaros is in shot. This guy's pretty cool. I don't know enough about Monster Hunter. I'm probably supposed to know more about him. I think he's supposed to be... Yeah. Like, is he supposed to be you in the first Monster Hunter game? I don't know.
No way.
But, yeah, he seems pretty cool. He's got epic moves, and, like, whenever something really hard needs to be done, the leader of the fleet always turns to him and goes, "Can you get it done?" And he just stands there with his arms crossed and nods, like an absolute legend. But yeah, I don't actually know what his deal is, having never played the earlier games. My loss, actually. I don't know whether what consoles and stuff they were on, but I'm pretty sure I had at least 1 or 2 chances to play this before, and I just never did because it didn't look that interesting to me back then. And something about this one, the sort of graphic look of it, possibly just different kinds of advertising than previous ones. I had a look at it and I'm like, oh, that kind of looks like something I might be interested in, and I looked up a Let's Play of it and was like, oh, that kind of looks like Dark Souls. Remember, I've said I haven't actually played Dark Souls, but I looked it up and I was like, well, that kind of looks like Dark Souls. But without all the sort of running around in levels bit, it's just you go straight to a boss within minutes. And that seems to be all it's about. That looks like kind of an interesting gameplay loop. I'll give that a go. And then, of course, you know, you discover that the extra gameplay loop in Monster Hunter World is, you know, gathering all the materials and then crafting your armor and upgrading your weapons, and then you get to fight something new, and that goes in a constant cycle, and I find I really enjoyed it. I didn't know I was going to enjoy it, but I did. Alright, so that's the first Zorah Magdaros fight. Blah 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 blah. People talk. I still reckon that's Mercy from Overwatch.
It doesn't matter. We should send...
I still haven't gotten around to actually looking it up. I think I've looked it up before, and I think it's her.
Dismissed.
She's got a nice voice. I don't know whether it's French or possibly German. I think, isn't Mercy supposed to be German? I don't know.
Hey, partner. Let's go on an expedition out in the Great Ravine. I'll tag along.
A Great Ravine. Is this the unlocking of the Coral Highlands? I believe this is the unlocking of the Coral Highlands. There's no real reason for me to go on anything except an expedition right now. Did I finish any bounties while I was up there? No. Not even any progress towards a bounty. Any deliveries I can complete? No, managed to do all of those. Do I have any new items on me? Probably not, but I did use a few things, so we'll refresh. Yep, that's fine. Need to go fishing again for some more sushi fish scales. 5's not bad. Don't have to get too excited about that. See if there's another hornfly. Nope, no hornflies yet. Can I fertilize without wasting my points? Yes, I can, so we'll fertilize.
Greetings.
So yeah, I've got almost all the pieces for that cool beetle set, which I think is really good. But, yeah, I haven't actually bought it yet. Where is that? Is that the chef up the top? I think that's the chef up the top. We'll go to him last. I need great hornflies. I think I still need 2 of them. If you were watching in the video when I discovered the set, you'll notice that I actually wasted a great hornfly and accidentally built 2 pieces of the armor. I've since... What do you mean you've got new stock in? New stock of what? Oh. Well, that doesn't look right. Really wish I'd read that. Maybe she's talking about new weapons? Charge blade. Nope. Beats me. Anyway. I shouldn't be able to make anything new.
How's your gear holding up?
Might have unlocked the Zorah Magdaros set. I unlocked the high metal set as well because of the Dragonite ore. I don't know if I'm going to need that because I can't remember what the elements of the next thing I'm facing are going to be. Queen Beetle, yes. See, I just need one more Great Hornfly to finish that off. It's a very good looking set. Well, I mean, it's a good looking set. It looks better than the Vespoid version, which is, well, not version, but which is the other insect sort of male. If you ask me, that looks pretty gnarly. I do already possess the Blossom set. It is much of a muchness between Blossom and Anja. Why is it showing me that Anja's set has a higher defense than what I'm currently wearing? Anyway, there's also this butterfly set, which also requires great hornflies and assorted other things that you can get throughout the game. Looks like that. It's not as useful. It's alright. It has a reasonable enough defense. Not bad resistances, only -1s. You wouldn't want to use it against a Gyarados or an Anjanath, for example, but, you know, versus Tobi Kadachi, what's the first major dragon you come up against? It's the Ice Dragon. Anyway, yeah, so it's not bad. Whereas this is really good against... Oh, wow, this is really good against... Damn it, what's its name? It's my favorite of all the monsters in this thing. It's the Shrieking Ice Dragon in the Coral Highlands. It just sounds awesome. But yeah, high metal, it's not bad. Do I just start making that set? I only need Dragonite ore and Malachite ore. Where do I get Dragonite ore? Am I going to get Dragonite ore in the Coral Highlands or not? Let's have a look at weapons first. Are there new weapon developments? No. Can I build a higher level of weapon? I can. Elite Commission Axe 1. That gets built from the Proto Commission Axe 3. Alright, Proto Commission Axe 3. That's that one. I can upgrade that one to that one. Cool nanas, and that looked pretty good, and it looks sharper than everything else as well, so I'm going to go with that. Bone Tree, 432. Well, they are about the same sharpness, aren't they? They have about the same maximum amount of sharpness, but it looks like the bone one gets blunter quicker, which makes sense in the scheme of things. Ugh, I'm really itching my nose. I swear I'm going to have to sneeze in a minute. And it just won't come. I hate that. Alright, well. Oh, hang on, here it comes. Ugh. Managed to reach the mute button in time that time. Rather than blowing all our headphone users' eardrums out. Alright, head to the Great Ravine. So that is just a expedition. Like this. So we will dive in, walk around in this little spot for a little bit, and then unlock the Coral Highlands, where we'll start going after Tsitsiyaku and Palomu?
Let's start by finding a way forward.
Palaumu? I'm not actually sure how you say that. The balloon bat. It's a bat. It looks like a balloon. You can talk to all these people and they have relatively interesting things to say, but also that's not really important for the course of the mission, which is just to unlock the Coral Highlands,
Zorah
and
Magdaros went straight through.
that also
Why
gives you
didn't
sort
it
of the
slow
opportunity
down?
to fight a
I'm guessing there's
Yaku
something pretty
straight
important on
away
the
as
other
part of
side.
this, or you can go back and then, you know, go back to base and then start afresh at the sort of proper beginning of the Coral Highlands. Because I think this drops you in somewhere weird.
Look at this massive fissure it made. This is the power
Anyway.
of an elder dragon.
Yeah, you just keep climbing up, and then there's this passage through the cliff tops.
We gotta be careful not to fall here.
I don't know whether the... Oh no, good. I was going to say, I hope the handler doesn't have to catch up, because she is miles behind. That's a pretty cool bee costume, actually. With Monster Hunter World's tendency to go a little bit overboard with costumes and dress up and things like that, that's a pretty cool bee costume.
Race you down there.
It's less overdone. It's a little bit more minimalist than most of the others. There it is, whatever its goddamn name is.
Come on, this way.
It is awesome. Super fast. And that scream is so cool. Why can't I remember its name? It's my favorite of all the Monster Hunter World monsters. Well, so far. Again, I haven't seen everything that Iceborne has to offer, and I've never finished high rank either. I've gotten pretty far into high rank, but I haven't finished it. I do actually have another character on the go. This character is called Red, because they have red hair, and I have another character called Cobalt, because they have cobalt blue hair. And Cobalt is pretty far into high rank. But I'm not exactly sure how far. I don't know how much more game there is left to go. I certainly haven't seen all the Elder Dragons yet. I've only seen some of them. And again, I don't know, like, apparently if you buy Iceborne, even these early levels change and you get to do things like be able to use your slinger
I don't know where we are.
while using your weapon and stuff like that. I don't entirely understand. But I'm going to get it soon, eventually. I want to get a little bit further into... I kind of want to get to high rank at least in this Let's Play, and then we will grab Iceborne and show you what differences it makes. We'll probably do a video just on how it's different. And maybe just go on a couple of expeditions to wander around and whatever
Doing a careful expedition into the Coral Highlands sounds
different
like a good idea to me.
mechanics there is. We'll try and do those. Work those out. Elder Melder.
Hey there.
What was this about again? Oh yeah, I think you use...
Oh, hello there.
Oh, they're not ready yet. Other items and equipment to get enough points together to make different things to what you've already made. I don't exactly remember 100%, but yeah, it was pretty cool. Oh, that's all fine. I wish I'd made that what's-his-face mail now. Is there a place where we can make mail and stuff down here? I can't remember. Can I go on an expedition yet? Nope, can't do that.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
I think
Hello.
not this early, but later there's a traveling smith or something here that can also do equipment just like the other one. But I don't think you start with it. I think that comes later. Which is a shame, because I kind of need that equipment now, and I don't have it. Alright, screw it. We shall proceed.
partner.
Let's go into the Coral Highlands like it suggests. Unlock our next monster. Oh. Okay. Ooh, new optional quests. Hunter Rathian. That'll actually be a good one. But I won't do that now. We'll do some more of this Coral Highlands stuff because that's what we should be doing. Investigations. Have anything good? Capture the events. What's still on? 12 Kestodon. I don't know whether you get anything good for that. Or that. I think that has pretty good rewards, but it was mostly just good for hunting Anginaths. Do have to keep an eye on the event quests. Sometimes there's good stuff. Alright. So it is just another research base, Coral Highlands. Expedition into the Coral Highlands. And then I think you just wander around for a while. Meet the Tsitsiaku. Actually, it might be the Palamu that you're supposed to take on. I think you meet the Tsitsiaku, but then the Palamu is the thing that actually causes something important to happen. We'll eat because why not? We'll go with attack, yes. But yeah, with Anginath equipment on, I have some vulnerabilities to say the least. Shouldn't be anything in here because it's an expedition. Go over here, jump down. Now, I should really have this out as well because there's new stuff to catch here. Snow herbs. I don't really know what those are for either. I don't think I've ever made anything important out of them. Don't know how many of these we need. What am I getting? 8 points per? That's not bad. So we'll try and capture a few of those. Try and get a few of these guys that stick up out of the ground. They're kind of hard. Damn it. Yeah. Ooh, unknown footprints. So let's make sure the scout flies are onto that trail and we'll try and follow that. Find Tsitsiaku. There's also this level's equivalent of the Jagras. I've also forgotten what they're called. They also, I believe, have an armor set from harvesting their hide, so we might try and kill a lot of them before we leave. I don't know whether that's a wise idea, but we'll give it a go. There might be new bones, I'm not sure, but I hope so. Doesn't look like it yet. Yeah, it's the same bones as before. Grab that footprint because I need it. And then kill this thing, whatever it's called. Still in the fight. Okay, yeah, there it is. They're also a bit weird because it looks like you've actually killed them sometimes, and you haven't, you've just knocked them down. So you have to get used to them being a little bit different to everything else. Shamos, that's it. The old chamois. But yeah, so you need a fair bit of Shamos hide to make. I don't know whether there's a Shamos set or whether it's just part of other sets. But it's always a good idea to have a few of them. And since this is our first time here, we really should grab a few of them while we're passing. Let's see, what are we up to now? 44 minutes. Might be an hour-long episode, might be an hour and a half long episode today, I don't know. I'm in the mood to play Monster Hunter World anyway. What I could do is finish up halfway and then just come back and make another video immediately. Luckily, my editing and sort of process for producing these is very short, so it's not too laborious for me to just churn them out. And there it is. The camera flash lizard. C Yaku.
Whoa. Hey, partner.
Free Raffinos, that's pretty good. Did I get any wing hide? Nope, raw meat. Let down. Apparently there's something up there I could go look at. Yeah, let's do it. I sort of know where some of the mineral harvesting points in this are. And they would be a bit more useful. Gotta get up high to get them. Oh, I think this is the other side where you don't get any minerals because there's no thing that you can hook onto and fly across from one side to the other yet. I'm pretty sure this is its nest. So the Yaku comes back here when he's really hurt. Pearl oyster, a flash bug, and a bone pile. We'll grab the flash bug. Because I think I'm doing etymology at the moment. Entomology. Etymology is the one where words come from. These are good for points because you get like 40 from a good one and 20 from a average one. There's another flash bug, grab that. And another flash bug, grab that. Can you get down there? No, I can't. Oh, can I? I can. Cool. Hey, look at that. I could have caught him. Might still be able to, I'm really careful. There's definitely some stuff in here. Can I get that big fish looking stuff? Looks like it. Gunpowder fish. Oh, and you get gunpowder scales for catching them. Cool. Oh no, what I really want is that. Right. Hey, you got them both as well. Cool. And dangler. Fair enough. Anything else down here? Doesn't look like it. Up we go. Get another flash bug. Finishes that bounty, so that was worth it. Some more herbs, which are always at least somewhat useful, if not essential. I think that's the only way to go in this direction, so I think we're done up here. Let's go this way. Yeah, as much as I've done the Coral Highlands, I don't know my way around yet. Okay, that's where we were. A lot of these maps are quite twisty and turning and confusing because they all look sort of the same. It can be really hard to actually get like an idea of which way is which. Never really sure whether you're going forwards or backwards. More Shamos, we'll definitely kill a whole bunch of those if we can. Let's see if we can just kill a whole bunch of them in single swings. Sweet, alright. Now we can harvest a whole bunch of these. Good for the coffers. Search for the campsite. Oh, is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Right. Fair enough. Didn't actually know that. I was basically just run it in circles for the hell of it. Because the first time in a brand new map, there's always going to be a whole bunch of new resources to get. Bones. There might be new bugs and things that you haven't seen before sometimes. There's probably going to be new minerals that you haven't seen before. Those kinds of things. So one tends to wonder and look for them. And I'm not entirely sure which way I'm supposed to be going. I haven't been here before. Well, not during this play. So I know this is something, because we haven't been here. I know there's some bones over here. And was it that way or that way? A coral bone. See, that's new. Should look and see if I've got any armor that makes gathering more effective. I think I've got one from mushrooms, but that's it. Or is it herbs? Might be herbs. Might be honey. Might be one of the great hornfly sets, either the queen beetle or the... Well, I haven't built the other one. Might be the spring blossom fest honey blossom one.
Ecosystem. Have you ever seen
There's
anything
Palomar.
like this? Has anyone? Come on, let's go exploring.
There's lots of sleep herbs here. There's no... what's the word? Parashrooms. Oh yeah, I suppose I should catch one of these. Handy little sleep toad. More sleep herbs, because why not? I don't remember whether these are easy to kill. Might give it a go. Could be good for some sort of hide, I don't know. How do you get... Is that the only way to change weapons? Oh well. Kill two of them. Raphanos. Okay, these are just Raphanos. So you get meat if you're unlucky, and you get winddrake hide if you're lucky. And as I said, there's always lots of things that actually require you to have winddrake hide. So, okay, this is where you build the grapnel thingy. Oh no, this is one of those dive-off points later. When you get the special cloak that lets you kind of fly. Glide cloak, or whatever the hell it's called. And you can jump off there and it'll take you higher. Can you take me higher? I actually like that song. Lots of people didn't, and they give, was it Creed, lots of crap, but it was a good song. Mostly because it was the ad song for Titan AE, and I really enjoyed Titan AE. Good cartoon, that. One of the last of the half cartoon, half CG cartoons that you got. CG augmented cartoon, let's call it that. So it was mostly hand-drawn, but there were some augmented bits. That was actually early in my drawing career as well. My sister got me a book, How to Draw the Titan AE Characters, and having already learned how to draw several other anime characters and Disney characters and so on and so forth by experimentation as opposed to an actual guide. The actual guide made it really, really quick for me to learn how to draw the Titan AE characters. I couldn't still do so. That was such a long time ago, I don't even remember what most of them look like or what they're called. It's been a long time since I've seen Titan AE. I just remember I quite enjoyed it. I used to get it confused, or I used to get its events confused with... It's not called Treasure Island. Treasure Planet? The Disney one that is the Treasure Island sort of concept, but done sci-fi. Yeah. It was a bit different to that, but somewhat similar in its sort of sci-fi kind of treasure planet outlook. Can I capture these things? Oh, I can. Good. We'll grab one of them. Grab a couple of them if I can manage it. Flying Medusa. They're not worth a lot. Is that Palomo I can hear? No. I still don't know where I'm supposed to be going. It's not giving me a indicator or anything. I'm just guessing here. There it is. Paolumu? I think that's his name. The balloon bat. He's a bat, he's a balloon. Makes cool furry armor, which makes me think of a Russian James Bond girl. With the big puffy things around the neck. I'm trying to find that upper stage area where you fight most of the bosses over time, because it also has all the well, there's 2 mineral harvesting points up there if you can find it. There's also a really, really high one, which is where the dragon, whose name I can't remember, goes when it is hurt. And there's a couple of harvesting points up there as well for minerals. Have we got the minerals? Oh, okay. So I can't get up through that either. So I don't know what that's for. This way? I'm really, really lost. I don't know where I'm going. Apparently I've been here already. What's through here? Is this the campsite? No, this isn't the campsite, surely. Haven't managed to catch any of these squirmy worms. They're like feather dusters. If you have a saltwater aquarium, you probably know what a feather duster is. They grow on the rocks, and they, I believe it's their butt end that they actually stick out into the current. And they look like an old school feather duster. And it's just all these little tiny, I don't know what you'd call them, bristles, I guess, since we're going with the whole feather duster thing, that stick out into the current, and, you know, it absorbs bacteria and so on and so forth. Microalgae, microfauna and flora. And that's how it gets its food. Yeah, I really should have found this thing by now. I do need to wrap this video up if I want to sort of keep it around my 1 hour limit videos. But I think I will come straight back in just for the novelty. Ow. That's like the worst Vespoid hit I've ever had. That was also some of the worst talking I've ever done. Today, Junior. I shouldn't do that. I knew a guy with a really bad stutter. Poor dude. He was in one of my groups for when I was doing my IT masters. He was in my group. We were doing... Was that software engineering? Was that game design? That might have been game design. And yeah, poor guy, he really, really struggled. And you could see like he had pretty good ideas and stuff. And he really wanted to get his point across, but he never could because it took so long. And like we would sit there and patiently wait for him. And the thing is, he would get halfway through a sentence and you'd have a pretty good idea of what he was about to say, and you really didn't want to have to wait for him to finish, but you had to wait for him to finish because it's really impolite. Yeah, I felt pretty bad for that dude. And his ideas weren't that good anyway. Like, he was... I've long believed that a lot of people stutter because they like to talk, they like to converse with other people, and they like to get their point across, convey their point. So they stutter because they think they're going to get interrupted, and then when they don't get interrupted, they've interrupted themselves, like almost their train of thought, almost... Yeah, somebody's going to stop me while I'm saying this, so I'm going to and stutter here so that I have room to restart and keep talking so that they don't completely interrupt me. Where the hell am I going? I still haven't found the frickin' campsite yet. Is there a map indicator or something? I mean, that's the one campsite. Best Boys, the Protectors, Grimelkin Ivy
Hey,
Trap.
partner.
Mark the places that might make good campsites. Did you? I don't see any of them. How did you mark them? Oh. Right. Ah. Was that supposed to be there all along? Did I just have to open the map to actually do that? I feel kind of silly. Nullberry is good. Better than gunpowder fish scale since I don't use ammunition for anything. Because yeah, this video is already somewhat over time. I mean, I don't go hard and fast with my... There she is.
That's the monster we ran into earlier.
Ligiana. And apparently she wants to fight. I'm not geared for a Ligiana fight, but... Oh well. Apparently I'm not going to get a guide marker to where I'm supposed to be going until I've had a Ligiana fight. If you ride a monster here, that means that I have to actually get on her back, which is hard to do here. It's probably easier than I think. There's like something I'm missing, but yeah. She is just super cool. She looks awesome. She does those cool ice blast things. And there's something about the screech that I just find really cool. It's just a really cool screech. Of course, she can be annoying when she's up in the sky and you can't reach her. That's when it really comes in handy to know your weapon heaps well, to know what strikes upwards and what strikes downwards. Ooh, that was a good one. Knocked her down. That's not very unusual. Whoa, that was close. Nope, unequipped, but I want that. I need to sharpen soon, not just yet.
Oh no! You've been hit with ice blight. It's gonna make you eat right through your stamina if you don't do something about it.
That's why it's lucky I've got nullberries. Lots of nullberries in this map. Yes, definitely very very long video compared to our normal ones for Monster Hunter World. They're normally a bit under, so I mean an hour is kind of like the most I could expect anyone to watch, but half hour is kind of too short to really get any decent gameplay done in any decently complex game. Something like Monster Hunter World is definitely one of those really complex games. Oh good, she's running away. That took ages. So yeah, you don't really want to go half hour because it's too short, but you don't want to go much over an hour because people's attention spans aren't that long. So yes, I'd better really quickly. We're almost there. Wrap this up. So sorry that this one's gone a bit over, ladies and gentlemen. It's because I got lost. It happens. Right through there, and that'll do it. Beautiful.
I think we could build the camp here. Let's ask the head honchos. Sounds like the research base has a new guest. Want to go back and check in? And maybe grab something to eat?
Yes, because she of course loves her food. So I think that's that. And then we return from this expedition. Yep. Alright, so we'll wrap up the little bit of story talking that needs doing. And then we'll call it a day. Well, for this one. But like I said, I'm really in a Monster Hunter World mood at the moment. HR6. Did that just say HR6? Does that mean we finally reached HR? Is there another one above HR? Maybe I'm not getting the ranks right.
Oops.
I don't really normally consider this HR. This is kind of still the tutorial.
Balloons, the sky, all of this is amazing.
It's a long-ass tutorial, but it is sort of a tutorial.
Boy.
Blah, 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 blah. What does this guy do? Oh, this is the equivalent of the bounty counter. Got a good bunch of those. Add some more mushrooms, minor crops, bone piles, and I need something else. So let's do complete 3 quests in the Coral Highlands. We'll be doing a bit of that. Bird Wyvern, small monster culling. That's probably better. What else was there? Critical, limited. Complete 2 event quests, but I don't get anything good. What you really want is these full bloom tickets. That's a pretty cool set of armor if you can get them. But you can't get them until you can do some higher rank investigations. Well, these bounties, actually, I believe, are the only ways to get them. And the event is pretty close to over, so it'll be a while before I can actually do those. And I definitely won't be able to do it this year. But there is another event coming soon. I forget which one it is, but there is another event coming soon, so we'll try to be a high enough level to do those events. Let's see, what is there here? Shamos. Okay, it's just a Shamos goggles, which does what? Detector, which does what? Marks rare sites on the wildlife map. I don't even know what it means by that, but anyway. Brigade, yeah, I need the commendations to build that. And Rathian coins, which shouldn't be that hard. I might be able to take Rathians on in the arena now. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. And this high metal armor, I think I should be building some of that. But anyway, let's not worry about all those silly things right now. We are well over time. We'll finish up for the day. So thanks for watching. If you liked this video, hit that button. If you want to get more of this content, hit that subscribe button so you can find my channel nice and easy. If you want to get notified when I upload new videos, there's the bell icon, which is what that's for. And lastly, if you didn't like this content, do hit that dislike button. That's what it's there for. But if you didn't like it, please leave me a comment. Let me know what it was about the video you didn't like so that maybe I can do something about it in the future. Thank you very much, and we'll see you again next time.